It's time for us to think about some hot takes. How will our takes for this season age? Let's find out. So Tom, let's get straight into it. What's your hot take for this upcoming season?
Ruben Amorim will be sacked by November.
And give me your reasoning.
Man United are going to be rubbish.
Because they suck.
Because they're still not very good.
What do you think they need to fix?
Not play a 3-4-3.
It's kind of been working pretty fluid in the preseason.
It's been working pretty fluid against Everton and Bournemouth, two teams that are probably going to, and West Ham. West Ham are getting relegated.
West Ham are getting relegated. They're trash.
Everton are rubbish. Bournemouth have lost pretty much everyone over the summer. Yeah. It's like me being like, yeah, I'm going to try and podcast, but I'm podcasting against Corbin Mills. Like,
yeah, it's not fair to you, man.
It's not fair to you, man.
No, honestly, it's like, okay, good job. You've ragged on a bunch of children, but when it comes to it, they don't have the right centre midfielders for their system. They don't have any actual wing backs. The back three, I mean, Lenny Yoro probably works. Maybe your boy Mazraoui.
I love the flexibility from him.
Yeah, it's a great value for money.
15 million, by the way, with 5 million add-ons. Can't get that nowadays. Can't.
And then I'm not sure that they have the right striking options up front. I mean, Joshua Zirkzee could be all right.
He could be good.
But like, I know he's your mate.
Yeah,
so like,
you know what I'm saying?
Then like,
it seems like he could be really good.
Cunha and Mbuema, I'm not quite sold that any of them. They have a bunch of good players. This is the Man United problem. They have a bunch of good players, but they are using them in the wrong system, and the vibes are putrid. Jim Ratcliffe knows nothing substantive about football. He's gonna have to make a change. One bad run, Amarim's out. November, gone.
Okay.
So this has to be for the upcoming European season, right?
Sir.
It can't be for something that happens in 2026.
It can be for something at the end of the season.
Can it be for something that happens in the summer at a certain event that we'll all be watching?
Yes, you can say that.
Can I say what my other one was that I was actually going to bring it? It was going to be Pep Guardiola leaves Man City at the end of the season.
At the end of the season?
Yeah.
I think he needs a break.
But that one.
So I had a couple ready, and I have a hot take that's just a general thing for footy over the next few years. But I'm gonna say my one for next season, and it's actually related to the debate that you just said, Tom. But I might believe. I think City are gonna be really disappointing again. I think they're gonna be really disappointing, and I think they might finish like 4th or 5th.
You know, I think
that the magic might be gone. I think that the recent signings have not panned out in the way that you would have wanted. I think they brought a lot of guys in who just haven't, previously, right? So you would bring somebody in, they'd be excellent. Yeah. It'd be like an 8 out of 10, a 9 out of 10 in terms of their performance. I think over the past 2 or 3 years, those guys have started slipping to like, okay, he's a 5 out of 10, he's a 6 out of 10, he's fine. You're losing a lot of these guys who are mainstays in the squad that won everything that there is to win. They're aging out, they're moving, they're retiring, they're semi-retiring, whatever. That's all fair. It's nobody's fault. But I think that the churn has not, those guys haven't replaced them to the way they have needed to.
Yeah.
And I think that they might be disappointing again.
Man City are going to win the league this season.
I don't think so, man.
Man City are winning the league.
You think they're winning the league?
Liverpool suck.
Yeah, no, Man City are winning the league.
You think so?
So they've signed Reinders to fill that centre midfield hole. He's a bowler. They've got Rodri back and fully fit. Yeah. They've got Aït-Nouri to play left back. Pep has a crush on left backs again.
Yes.
Like, that's already good. Like, Ruben Dias, Akanji, Ake, all fit. They got James Trafford to play in goal, who's still going to be nasty. League 2 player Erling Haaland's going to bag a bunch of goals up front. Dude, they're still gross.
The only thing I worry about with City is that...
And also, Pep revenge here.
He's going to want to win.
He is going to be absolutely fuming after last year. They'll win the league.
I will say this, though. I will say that the opportunities are... Let me say this. Manchester City, they used to have wingers that were able to bag 20 goals. Guaranteed. Leroy Sané, Raheem Sterling, these guys who are just X factors in matches, Mahrez. Nowadays, when I look at a guy like Savinho or Jeremy Doku, I don't see those guys
I don't see it from them, man.
Contributing enough goals or even enough assists to Erling Haaland. Like, we talk about Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland minimum should be getting 25. Maximum, he should be getting 45 goals. Like, are these guys getting enough contributions, goal and assist wise, to contribute to City winning the league? I don't know, because you guys also got to think about Liverpool are signing stars, bro. It's crazy, man.
I think Man City win the league.
I think
so Corbin is wrong.
Yeah. Baited into self-hatred. Another classic Corbin W over time.
I think the way that he's talking about himself in the third person, by the way, he's so cocky. He's like, isn't Corbin so great?
I'm gonna have a crazy one. I think my hot take is that we're gonna miss major players for the World Cup due to injury.
Oh, man, that's a sad one, but you might be right. right.
I
Do you think
they're
that people will be more cautious with themselves now?
Absolutely not. I think every team is coming full force this year. Every team is making that major $70-75 million transfer, expecting to win the league. Everybody's going hard this year, but you also got to think the amount of games that these guys are playing, how hard they're going to want to go, how hard they're going to win. We're going to see someone end up getting injured like towards the end of the season, right before the World Cup, that's going to miss it, and we're going to be like, damn, I wish I could see them play on the world stage.
Hey, Corbin, you know what's insane? Raheem just said something interesting.
What's up?
I actually think that he says that all the time.
No, I think that's really interesting.
No, I think that's a good
that's
yeah.
actually very much worth the discussion.
Yeah.
Because no, seriously though, if you're a club player, like,
You're going hard.
right, but if you're Florian Wirtz, right, you've just come to Liverpool, you want to prove yourself for Liverpool, 120 mil, fans expect something massive out of you. You also really want to win the World Cup. Like, where is there is an inherent conflict there.
Absolutely.
Like,
Just do a lot of yoga, time in the cold plunge. And
cold plunge. I went
hope
on
for
a
the best,
cold
fam.
plunge I went on in a cold plunge this weekend. Not that relaxing.
No, it seems
It's
terrible.
not relaxing at all.
Not that
It
relaxing.
seems like it would hurt.
Yeah, there's like a lot of
I mean,
people
I've done
there
it.
and
It hurts.
And I
Yeah,
screeched.
Ah.
No, okay, cold plunges, not that relaxing. Point being though, I think it's going to be really interesting. And I think what's crazy is that I feel like teams need to get into a rhythm over the course of the season, but I feel like in the Premier League, you just can't.
You can't, bro. Like, I'm seeing some people talk about, like, teams are going to kick in, midway through the season, make sure the fitness levels aren't too high to start the league. The Premier League starts off with Arsenal versus Manchester United. Where the hell are you going to start off slow?
Yeah, you don't have time to
true.
like ease into it.
There's no slow, fam, in the Premier League. There's no easy game in the Prem, bro.
No. I feel like we're going to see a lot of popping hammies, aren't we?
Yeah, we are,
towards the
man.
end
It's
of
a
the
shame,
season.
bro, because you want the World Cup to have the best players available, but we've seen in the past, we've seen some of our greatest players of the generation miss a World Cup. We've seen Marco Reus do it. We've seen, who else has missed the World Cup? We've seen Neymar have an early exit of an injury, 2014 World Cup due to a back injury.
Sadio Mane missed it for Senegal, didn't he?
Exactly.
Like,
So it's not something that we haven't seen, but I think we're gonna see it more at a level just because the amount of games these guys are playing. And it's a hot take, but it sucks.
so here's an interesting one then. Do you think Lionel Messi's going to be fit?
Yeah.
Yes.
They're gonna shoot him up with whatever is available to make sure that he's good.
Okay. Do Argentina really need Messi to win a World Cup?
No,
Bro!
No.
no, Messi's my goat, but he's definitely old and it shows. The last World Cup win is gonna be 4 years ago, obviously by that
Thanks.
point.
Good maths.
And no, I don't think they need him. I think they want him.
I think they want him there as a
obviously,
leader for his
Yeah.
leadership, and they want him to be there. But
but I can
realistically,
see him coming off the bench.
I could see Messi coming
You
off
are
the bench.
you are so cringe, both of you. Like, honestly, like, Messi, Argentina under Scaloni is Ballon Messi, and everyone kill anyone who tries to touch him.
They beat
Messi,
Brazil 5-0 without him.
Messi is the system. Yeah, dude, that Brazil team is buns.
But it's true, though. But I'm saying at the end of the day, it's still a Brazil team.
No.
I'm with Raheem.
I've seen the way Argentina play in their build-up. They don't lose the ball. They play fluid. You have Julian Alvarez. You have Lautaro Martinez. That's still an insane attack.
No,
You got Benjamin Kromowski.
And also you got to think
gonna play for the US.
Benjamin Kromowski. But also you got to think Messi isn't really going to defend like that too. So you basically are playing with 11 men on defense.
He's never defended.
But that's what I'm saying is that if Messi's not on the field, you have more chances of winning the ball back
Yeah, but you're
in
not gonna
dangerous
keep it.
areas.
You need Messi. Dude, Messi is Messi. He is the X factor. They need Messi to win the World Cup. They absolutely need Messi to win the World Cup. But I don't think he'll be fit. Dude, he's played like what? Like, we've seen it right now. He's
9
played
games in a month.
He's played 9 games in a month. And
Yeah,
like,
it's crazy, bro.
he's picked up a little like hammy strain. Look, that could happen, but like, I don't know, at the time of recording, he could be out for like 10 days, couple weeks. Even though it's like nothing major, like, you're gonna tell me that he can do that kind of thing if he plays MLS and like fulfills those obligations and then goes straight into a World Cup? There's no room for rest. I think
No.
Messi might not be fit.
Well, the hope is that MLS season ends in December, even if they make it all the way to MLS Cup, right? Then you have 6-7 months to get ready. But he's talking about signing somewhere in Europe after the season to like play into it. I don't know which thing would be better or worse for him. I honestly don't know.
Well, the
I
weird
honestly
thing as
think,
well
yeah.
is that Inter Miami were basically flying all over CONCACAF, weren't they, for 2 months?
For sure, with the Leagues Cup and everything.
Well, no, I mean before like the season started, he's playing friendlies in Honduras.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Like,
I
and
remember
he's
that.
having to play like 90 minutes. Like,
Of
what
course,
the hell?
but that's
What the hell
preseason,
are
though.
Miami?
Yeah, but you'd
Yeah.
have to do that for any team.
Oh, of course, but like I feel like this. I feel like for Messi though, he's playing in a league where MLS, you know, they're gonna protect Messi, bro, because he's their biggest asset. He doesn't play when he wants. That's why he didn't show up to MLS All-Star, bro. Messi could do whatever the hell he wants, bro. If he doesn't want to play a game against New York Red Bull, so be it, bro. Messi, sit out, be on the bench. You're tired, fam. If Messi says I'm tired, I'm not playing tonight, he's not playing. If before the World Cup, Messi says I want to miss these next 2 games to play in the World Cup, he's gonna miss those next 2 games.
That's why I think that he'll be all right.
That's why he'll be all right, bro. The one thing I think is like a guy like Rodrigo de Paul, if you don't play well in MLS, buddy, you're not making that Argentina squad. I think there's a lot of pressure on him because you're coming from a European club like Atletico Madrid and you're going to Inter Miami. And if you don't play well at Inter Miami, you're definitely not making over the Argentina squad over a midfielder that's doing well in Europe. Absolutely not at 32.
I think that the beautiful thing about this Argentina team that makes them so good is the fact that it has been the core group together for so many years, and this feels like the perfect time for their last ride.
The last ride.
Oh,
together.
I would love for them to win again.
Right, and I feel like
we'll see.
all of those.
I do not want them to win again.
U.S. Argentina final.
Well, yeah, of course I don't want. Raheem, who do I want to win the World Cup?
U.S. Argentina final. Fuller and Balogun hat trick. MetLife Stadium, July 13th, 2025.
We will be there.